What does it take to build a piece of India so large, so ambitious that it becomes impossible to ignore, even on the other side of the world? Tonight, the answer stands in the heart of New Jersey, not as a skyscraper, not as a corporate headquarters, but as one of the most extraordinary Hindu temples, basically a complex ever to be built outside India, especially inside the US. The BAPS Swaminarayan Akshardham in Robbinsville looks like unreal thing. Towering stone spines, massive domes, thousands of intricate carvings, and a structure so vast that the visitors often struggle to comprehend its scale. But this is what makes the story more remarkable. This is not a century-old monument. This is the modern America. And yet rising across 183 acres in many areas describes as the largest Hindu temple to be built outside in the modern era outside of India. Now the numbers are staggering. The central Mahamandir stands near 191 feet tall. It stretches 2 feet across the landscape and continues more than 10,000 hand-carved sculptures inspired by Hindu philosophy, spirituality, music, and culture. But the size is not the only important part of the story, because Akshardham represents much bigger architecture structure. It represents the growing confidence, influence, and visibility of Indian community in the United States. For decades, Indian Americans built reputation in technology, medicine, business, and academia. And now, that particular success is increasingly being expressed through the culture, heritage, and these kind of monuments and public landmarks inside US. The temple's construction itself reflects the ambition. According to BAPS, the thousands of volunteers contributed to the project. Millions of cubic feet of stone were carved and assembled all of the years throughout the work. And the result? This is not just a place of worship for Hindus. It is a cultural statement, a message that Indian civilization, traditions, craftsmanship founded a permanent home in America. Yes, projects of the scale rarely arrived without controversy. During the construction, allegations emerged regarding the treatment of some of the workers brought to the United States through the religious visa program. Now, lawsuits followed. Questions were raised. However, BAPS denied the wrongdoing and rejected all of the allegations all in once. And that leaves a more complex picture, a landmark celebrated by many, especially the Hindus, inside US. A project also faced scrutiny, but still stands still. And make no mistakes here, Akshardham is no longer just a temple. It has now become a destination attracting thousands of visitors around the world, not just the Indians, but from different races, religions, and nationalities. And perhaps this is the most fascinating part of it all. Because what began as a spiritual vision involving something larger, a cultural moment that tells a story, rising stories, global presence, whatnot, about the Indians. And the question is now not just whether the people will visit it or not. This is how many people, how many symbols of Indian identity will reshape American landscape in the recent years ahead.